Food, where does it come from? This is a chapter. Okay. So here there is one question from this headline. Where does food come from? Okay. This is a point to think. Hmm? To be think. This is a point to be think. You can say food. Food. Farmer to agriculture. So from agriculture, food comes agriculture food. Okay. And apart from agriculture food, also other food sources of food we will understand. We will discuss in this slide. First of all, we need to understand what is a food, importance of a food. Today, whatever you have eaten. So, can you explain uh, eating part that you have eaten today? Yeah, you can say this is easily to explain that today I ate I had food. But whereas place of a today I say what uh, before today before today means uh, 10 to 15 days. Can you give me the routine of food that you ate that you had eaten uh, for 15 days, 15 to 20 days? It now it will be impossible. Absolutely, it will be more impossible to explain food for 30 to 50 days. Yeah, anybody would say. So, okay, it doesn't matter. But here, one day our food consume, one day we can explain. But for more time, for more days, we can not explain. It will be difficult. Uh, can you ask to your friends what friends will your friends would have eaten what food today? Today your friend ate food. So can you ask to your friends what have you eaten food? From here you will from here you will conclude what differences there are balance there are similar in food items between your food and friends food. Are they similar? Is it equal? Is the same fruit that your friend have eaten as compared to food that you have eaten? Is it same food components, food atoms between you and your friends? Here you will see something differences, something unsimilar. Okay, absolutely something will be unsimilar, undifference. Something will be differences between foods of me and foods of my friends. Okay, so food whatever we eat. Okay, food whatever we eat. In our food are included a lot of materials, vegetables, pulses, cooked rice, okay, and so on. All these are our food materials. We live because of food. Our body grows because of food. Okay, apart from food, other components are necessary to our body to maintain our body. But I am saying this is a part. This is also a part, and this is the important part to role of our body. Okay, and in our food are various what are various fats, various what energy from food we get energy, we get vitamin, we get components, we get nutrients from food. But here there are two types of foods. One junk food and second one junk food and second homemade food. Homemade food is said whatever we eat, cooked material in home. That those food will be known as home food. Whatever is cooked at home, this type of foods will be known as homemade food. Whereas while we eat instead of homemade food, we eat what from outside. For example, in a market, we eat this type of those types of vegetables, those type of food will be known as junk food. Clearly, will be known as junk food. So there is very easy to know what will be junk food and what will be homemade food. Whatever food is cooked at home, those foods will be said what homemade food. Whereas if we are eating from outside, those foods will be known as junk food. But we can't say 90% we can say if we are eating from outside, those foods will be in the category of junk food. But from outside we can get what from outside we can get better better food, better fruits, but it depends on you. But as why did I say you 90% are found junk food in outside area? Because because uh, there are a lot of foods products, food as a product. There are a lot of product as a food. So those types of food is made through is made what through something named chemical, and we can't trust on those materials anytime. But in emergency. But I am saying there are there are something else food that we can get better food. You can say better food, similar homemade food. For example, fruits, okay, fruits. So here we see people is eating more unnecessary food, that is said junk food. That's why we say outside food is the same as a junk food, and it's true. It's true. True how? How is it true? I explain. People eat junk food, then after some time, and this is continue. People is eating junk food, this is continue. And after some time, in a return, they get a result. What they get diffuse. This is okay. They have disease. They are unhealthy because of eating junk food. Whereas while the same person eat homemade food, then in return 95% we can get what we can be healthy instead of unhealthy. But we were eating the same person were eating unnecessary food, junk food. That's why he got this is he is sick. That's why. Ready? So this is a process, and this is a circle is going on. This is a circle is going on, and the less person is aware regarding this. Some person is getting away. Okay, and we can't say what if we are eating home food, then we cannot get disease. No, sometimes we can face. Sometimes there will be 1.1% chance we can get disease according to weather, according to uh, another reason. Not for not from homemade food we can get disease. No. Okay. So 1% chance will be to be unhealthy from homemade food, and whereas our food is uncooked, our food is raw. Then, because our food should be cooked very well, then those food will be better to eat. Clear? Clear? Now ingredients. We comes to the point of ingredients. Ingredients, and when we will come on this topic, then we can be clear about food. Clear? Ingredients. Ingredients are what? What are ingredients? Food. Okay. Rice, vegetables, and so on. Okay. Cheese, vegetable, pulses. So pulse are pulse is made pulse is made by pulse is made by a lot of material. Those materials is said ingredients. Okay, by a lot of materials. A lot of materials. Clearly. So here you can see salt, oil, okay, water. Here we can say salt is ingredient, oil ingredient, water ingredient. There are more than two. Then we say ingredients. Okay, we add s to show more materials, more parts. Salt, oil, water. To include all this, we get what a product as a food. Then we say this what ingredients. Really? And apart from this example, we can understand through another example. Uh, rice, cooked rice is a uh, better example to understand. Really, okay. Rice, raw rice comes from doing agriculture. So raw rice. Uh, we want cooked material. We want what able to eat rice. So first of all, we need raw rice, then water, and we will boil raw rice in water for few times, for few minutes. Clearly. Then in result, you can say we will get what? We will get cooked rice. Clearly, cooked rice. This is process to get to cook a food as a product. So here raw rice, water are ingredients. Raw rice, water are ingredients. So whatever we are including to make, to create, to cook a food, these ingredients will be said what ingredients. Are you clear? And I think it's a time to move other part. On other part. Next is Plant as a food product. Plant as food product. Can I explain? And here you will say you will get answer of top question. Food where does it come from? Where does food come from? So here animal food as a product as you're looking and plant as a food product. Will we get from this animal and plant source we can get food. Let's see how plant as a food product. Plant as a food product. Yeah. Paddy, paddy, paddy field. Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen paddy field? Doing your paddy agriculture, we get rice. Okay. After a lot of process, we get in a result what rice. Paddy agriculture. This is what plant. This is plant. Whereas we do agriculture of wheat. Wheat. This is kept in the category of what? This is kept in the category of uh, plant. Whereas animal as a food product. Animal as food product. Animal as a food product. How is it possible to get food from animal? Animal such as goat, cow, buffalo. From this animals, we get can be achieved. What can be taken? What milk, milk, cow, goat, buffalo. Animal who can give what milk. Okay. From this type of animal, we get milk. Really, through help of milk is made a lot of product such as curd, cheese. So this is known as what food as a product as a food. Really. So through this help can be made a lot of things. And today, all across the world, milk is being used because this is important because of importance of milk. That's why it is being used. Clearly, it is being used. Anyone else food product? We are clear. And apart from this are other animals from which we can get food. Mm, here, okay. Uh, we we get meat from animal. From animal, we use meat as a food product to eat food. Okay. So here we can say from animal we we eat meat that comes from animal. Okay. Clearly, omnivores. Omnivores. I think it's the time to understand about importance of animal. Have you ever observed two animals during eating? During eating time, you would notice what uh, different foods of animal, and we eat food different food as compared to food of other animal. For example, uh, goat, lion. Yeah, here goat. Goat can goat eat meat product of animal. Yeah, is it possible? No, because it It does not eat. Okay, now it's time to categorize in different box. Clear? In different box. Clear? Okay, okay. So here we will see what force of different animals. Here, as in front of you are looking omnivores, herbivores, carnivores. So we will we will define animals, omnivores animals, herbivores animals, carnivores animals. But question is how to identify uh, this type of animals. So omnivores, omnivores. Here, from step by step, mm, let's discuss herbivores. 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 Okay. Herbivores. Here we see a lot of animals. Some animal eat what only plant products. Those type of this type of animals can't eat meat of other animal. Have you ever observed this type of animals? You would say yes. For example, cow, goat, buffalo. This type of animal is known as what? Herbivores. Simple. It's very simple. We did not know what herbivores was, carnivores, omnivores. But we, at least we knew what cow, goat, buffalo, and this type of animal eat what only plant products instead of made of other animal. So now we can keep this type of animal in the category of herbivore. So to explain, to define it as a written form, we can write like this. Uh, those animals, those animals which is which eat what plants product plants product. Those animals which eat plant products instead of made of another animal. Okay, instead of made of other another animal. Clear? That's why that's why it is said herbivores. Yeah, it is said herbivores. For example, cow, uh, goat, and so on. Friend, now can you explain carnivores? Carnivores. This will be opposite of this meaning. Okay, this will be opposite of this meaning. This type of animal, this type of animals eat what only made of other animal, and this type of animal is kept in the category of carnivores. Okay, that's why we classify in different category. For as you are looking, we are doing classify of different animal carnivore. This types of animal eat what uh, made of other animal. So we can write like this: those animals which eat what which eat only only made of another animal, meat of another animal. Right? This is known as, okay, this is not able, this is not able to eat, this is not able to eat plant products. This is not able to eat a plant products. Right? And why it is this? That's why, that's why it is kept in the category of carnivores. Carnivores. For example, as you know, for example, lion, lion, and so on. I am not. I don't remember. I don't have remember. Lion, chimpanzee. Okay. And can you tell me? Can you tell me about definition of omnivores? I think I think so. You are clear from here. So here we can see this type of animal. This animal ate only plant products. That's why we say what it is. This is herbivores animal. Whereas this type of animal eat meat of other animal. That's why we appeared from this type of animal because this animal eats meat of other animal, and also we can be a product we can be a product as a meat for this animal. Clearly. So I think it's time to move on the discussion of omnivores. So here from herbivores and from carnivores we can find out what the definition of omnivores. Omnivores animals will eat both plant products and also made of other animal. Okay, that's it. Definition of omnivores. So now we just need to write in a written form can be written in a written form can be written as we write in the examination. In the examination. So omnivores. Omnivores. These animals will be seen to eat will be seen. These animals will be seen eating both plant products and meat of other animal. This is known as omnivores. This is known as omnivores. For example, one second. Why? 1 second. Dog, cat. We can easily now because it is found in at our surrounding area. Dog, cat, and so on. We can see eating this we can say dog will be eating what both plant, sometimes plants product and sometimes made of another animal. Okay, that's and this type of omnivores, this type of animals is kept in the category of animals. So herbivores, in the category of herbivores is kept the animals that eat what only plant products. Okay, and whereas carnivores, this type of animals will be known as, because this animal eat this animal eats what mm, only meat of other animal. That's why those type of animals is kept in the category of carnivores. Clear? Omnivores is what? In the case of, in the case of carnivores, omnivores, both types of types of food, plant foods and animal foods uh, will be said by this animals. So omnivores animals will eat both types of food, what food product and animal product. This type of animal will be kept in the category of omnivores. Clear? That's it. Is it clear? Is it end? Yeah. So now there is one question, and is very interesting. We where where will we be kept in this category? In this where we will where will we be in this category? So answer is, we cannot be in this category. We can be in this category and in this category. Yeah, most of people is say herbivores, because most person in the world don't eat meat of other animals. That's why. And omnivores, person who eat meat of other animal, uh, and other side absolutely the same person eats what plants product. That's why those humans are kept in the category of omnivores. Clear? Now we are moving to next chapter. You can say light. Do you know about light? Reflection, shadow, shape of shadow, size of shadow, refraction. Can you explain the word light? The word light. So first of all, you need to know the chapter. Chapter is what? Chapter is clear. Chapter is light, reflections. Okay, reflections, shadows. Clear? As much as possible, we will understand about this. As far as I will have information about about this chapter. So I think first we need to understand light. Okay. Then luminous. So here I am saying, before writing uh, some words may be wrong. So light, luminous, non luminous, non luminous. Okay. Then non luminous. So until to transparent. transparent, translucent, transparent, translucent, and opaque. Then comes. Shadow comes. Okay, clear? Then after shadow discussion, we will understand what is size. Then shape. Clear? Then shape. Size of a shadow, size, shape of a shadow. We will be discussing. But apart from this, mirrors. About mirrors. About mirrors. Then reflections. Okay. Apart from this, what will be possible to explain? We can explain. We can explain. We can explain. Can you define? I am going to explain it. Light. We are able to see because of light. Because of light, we are able to see whatever we see in front of our eyes. Because of light, light comes to the object. That's why we are able to see the objects. Okay, the objects. We are clear. So here you would be thinking, if there is no light at our surrounding area, then are we not able to see the objects? Yeah, absolutely. You will not be able to see the objects without having light. That's why to be light is compulsory to see the objects. To see the objects. Clear? So if we want to see the objects, then light should come on the objects. Then we can see light. Light should fall on the objects, not on the our body. Okay. Light should be fall to the objects. Then on the other side, from the other side, we can see this those products that we want to see. Clear, Ramius? So light, clear. There are two types of light: artificial light and sunlight. Artificial light and sunlight. Step by step, I am telling you. Artificial light. Artificial light. Artificial light. So this type of types of light will be created by human. not by themselves, not by themselves. That's why it is known as artificial light. Artificial light. And okay, I will come to the point. And here we are trying to now what two types of light. First of all, artificial light. This type of light will be created by human. That's why those types of material is known as artificial material. So here in the case of in the field of light we are discussing, that's why we are saying what light is being made by human, those lights will be known as artificial light. Then second is what artificial light. Second is sunlight. Okay, I don't have a definition. Nature light. Nature light. I remember nature light. So here this type of lights, these types of light is kept in the category of this category of this. What nonsense. Yeah, this is you are thinking what is nonsense. For example, through example I try to understand you. Sunlight. So sunlight is not made by human. Sunlight is made by themselves. Okay. So here we can say this type of light will not be created by human. On the other word, we can say this types of light. This types of light will not be created. Will not be created by human. Okay, but themselves. That's why it is known as nature light. Okay. Now from this definition we can define luminous words and non-luminous words. How is it possible? How can we define the word luminous and non-luminous? So artificial light is known as non-luminous object and nature light is known as luminous object. Clear? How? Because this word is defined to describe, to show the light has the source has their own lights. Okay. Sunlight is an object, clearly, but this object has their own light, that's why it is known as luminous object. Luminous objects will have their own light, that's why this object is known as luminous object, whereas meaning of non-luminous object will be opposite of meaning of luminous object. So non-luminous object can be defined by the help of artificial light, because artificial light so here this has their own light, also this has their own light. So here by mistake I told you. So here artificial light, because this has light. Yeah, we were discussing about light. So artificial light and natural light will define the luminous light. So meaning of non-luminous light, what will be? What will be meaning of non-luminous object? Non-luminous object. I think non-luminous object. The light has their own light. Yeah. The light has their has not their own light. Clear? So here artificial. This is artificial. This is natural light. But this is sunlight has their own light, and also this artificial light has their own light. From this types of object we can get what lights of their own light. But whereas this board has not their own light. That's why this type of materials is kept in the category of non-luminous object. So it is simple to understand. To explain it, luminous objects will have their own light, and whereas non-luminous objects will not have their own light. This is a type of product, as I told you, has not their own light. Clearly, so we can write in written form to understand clearly by the help of written form. So here I am writing luminous objects. Clear? The objects have their own light. Is known as luminous objects. Clear? So in the category of this will come artificial light and natural light, because artificial light has their own light and natural light also has their own light. Non-luminous objects. It's a time to explain non-luminous objects. So the objects not have their own light. Not have their own light. Clear? Is known as non-luminous objects. So marker you can say, for example what? Book, copy, marker, etc. Clear? Transparent, translucent and opaque, there are in range. To explain it. So translucent, transparent. First of all, transparent. Through practical we will understand. Through practical will be better to understand it. Clear? Transparent. This is object. Okay. So here there are two types of object should be compulsory to available to define it: transparent, translucent and opaque object. So here This is object, clear? To identify this object, after they complete this experiment, this practical, we will find this is object and there is a source light. This source light is falling light on this object, clear? So here two types of object should be compulsory. Okay, should be compulsory to define translucent opaque object and luminous, you can say, yeah, opaque object. So this is a source light and this is object. So coming light from this object, from this source light, is falling on this object. Now this light will pass from this side to another side through the help of this object. This object will be known as transparent because it is giving allow to pass this light, that's why. Okay, so the objects allow to pass the light coming from the source light from one side to another side, from one side behind the object. This object will be known as transparent, clear? One by one we will see, clear? Transparent objects. The objects that allow to pass the light coming from the source of light, clear? And light is not blocked by this object. Coming light is not blocked by this object is known as transparent objects. That's it. Okay. So for example, glass window, clear glass window, and apart from this example, can be seen at our surrounding area. So there is a simple to identify this type of objects. If the object, anything object is helping to us to see from the our side behind the object, this object will be said what? Transparent object. So transparent objects allow to see the what behind the object from our side. We are able to see the picture view of the behind of the objects, clear? Now I am moving to the next part. Next is we have discussed about transparent, translucent. Clear? Translucent. 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 So this type of objects will allow to pass the light. Something light will allow. You can say some light will be blocked by this object. Something light coming from the source light. Okay, so here this is a object and this is a source light, and this light coming from this light is falling on this light, but this coming light will be blocked by this object. You can say here is you, and you are able to see the behind this object what something you will be able to see, but you can see completely you can't see from this object. This type of object is known as a translucent object. Objects that don't allow to see the completely. Something light will be blocked by this object. Clear? By this object will be blocked by this object. Clear? By this object, translucent object. On the other words, you can write we are not able to see from our side behind the object. Completely. Okay, shadow will be created. Something shadow would be created something which means blocked light. Something which means blocked light by this object. This is known as translucent object. Clear? Translucent object. This was a definition of a translucent. Okay, shadow of a translucent. So here something this light is being blocked by this object. So this blocked light, this blocked area can be seen behind this object, blocked. So about completely shadow created by the object can be defined in this word. Okay, so it's time to define about opaque object. Yeah, clear. So here opaque object. Opaque object. Clear? So yeah, first of all, let's understand about opaque object. This is object, and this coming light from this source light. From here we are clear. Okay. So here this object will not allow to pass this coming light from this source light, will not allow this source will not allow to pass from this side behind this object, and this type of object is known as opaque object, is a shade opaque object, and this light, coming light, will be blocked by this object, clear? And this blocked area will help to create shadow by the help of this blocked area. Now this object will be able to create shadow behind the object, clear? And we are not able to see from our side behind this object because of this is opaque object. This opaque object don't allow to pass the light from one side to another side. Object that don't allow to see don't allow to pass the coming light, to pass the coming light from the source light, light is blocked by this object, clear? We are not able to see the object, okay. And the shadow is seen behind the object, because of blocked area, clear? Because of blocked area. Now about shadow. So shadow, here we are clear. Size of shadow when can be seen, when can shadow be seen? When opaque object will be able, and light is being blocked by the opaque object, then shadow can be seen, okay, can be seen behind the opaque object. Now size of this shadow of this object can be large, can be small, by the moving of this source light. If we keep this source light near the opaque object, then what size of this shadow of this opaque object will be small, but whereas this light is kept far away from this opaque object, then shadow of this opaque object will be large, okay, clear? Shape shadow can give additional information, can give unique information. Shadow is given importance in filmmaking industries, lighting, to enhance the objects, clear? convenience the objects. So here shape, as we know, in our childhood we make like this hand. We used to make like this hand to see the shadow of this hand. So we see what shadow of animal by making this hand. So here I am saying that shadow cannot be explained, that this is a shadow of the object. We cannot explain. Sometimes we see what shape of object is different, okay, as compared to original object. So here shape can be different, shape of shadow can be different of object. Clear? Mirrors. We see to the mirrors to comb the air, okay. So in our home mirror we see to our image. So our size of image inside the mirror is equal, but left and right of the object will be opposite in plane mirror. So our object we are able to see inside the mirror. How is it possible? How can it be possible? So here we can say because of a reflection of light we are able to see our objects inside the mirror because of light of reflection. So here light is falling on the mirror, that's why we are able to see. Whereas you can see there is no light in the room and where there is a mirror. So here you can't see any object inside the mirror because of without any source light. Okay, source light, light from source light should be fallen to the mirror. Then mirror of image of any object can be seen inside the mirror. So here opaque object and source light is compulsory to see the duplicate image inside the mirror. So here remember one point, one point. I am saying opaque object should be compulsory to see the object inside the mirror. Why am I saying opaque object? So here I am not saying transparent. I am not saying transparent object. Okay, transparent what? Mirror. Here you see, you must have observed but plane mirror, behind the plane mirror will be painted to show the opaque object. Then somebody is able to see the image of the object. Whereas there will not be painted behind the mirror, then we can't see the duplicate image of the object. Okay, so if there is no painted behind this mirror, this will not be known as opaque object. This will be known as transparent object instead of opaque object. Okay, so here behind the mirror we see what painted area, that is being given what, that is giving hint of opaque object. Clear? And now light is falling from the source light. So here a reflection will turn. So this is a reflection because of direction of light. This is not reflection, this is reflection. Okay, and reflection is falling on the object. Reflection is falling on the object, to the object, and that's why in return our image is in the mirror. Clear? Is in the mirror. So this light is falling on this plane mirror. So why is it not going direct instead of rather than turning into another direction? Because of this is opaque object, so that's why this is not able to go to cross this mirror because of opaque object. Whereas this is a transparent object, then this object will allow to pass this light from this side behind this plane when this will be transparent object. Clear? Transparent object. So reflection. So this is reflection because of this is opaque object, and this light is falling on this object, and this is turning into other direction. That's why it is a said it is a said reflection. Clear? There are three types of a mirror: plane mirror, concave mirror, convex mirror. Plane mirror, concave mirror, convex mirror. Convex mirror is known as to explain is known as to cover a lot of area. This convex mirror can cover a lot of area, and you can say object size of object will be low, will be small. Then that's why convex mirror is able to cover the area, a lot of area. Clear? And it is used in roadway, in a road. Okay. Concave mirror. So here concave mirror, when we see inside the concave mirror, our image will be larger because of and it is used in the field of a doctor. Doctors use the concave mirror to see the object in large form. Okay, in a large form. Clear? To see the small particles in large form, we can use a concave mirror. To see a lot of area within a small object, that is what concave object. So concave mirror will be better to use to see a lot of area, to cover a lot of area. Clear? That's it about light reflection shadows. I think we have discussed a lot of we have discussed two chapter, light reflection shadow, and second was food. Where does it come from? Where does food come from? I think it is enough to explain, and that's it. That's all.